Ha! Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. From the moment I start getting ready to go live, it takes me a minute. It'd be like morning devotion in church in my house in the morning. I promise you. I have a whole morning service devotion before I come on here to make sure that my energy is right. Guys, there's a woman that had someone legally declared incompetent in court with a court official. Okay. That was a false person. And this woman now is busted. She's cold busted. Cold busted, can't be trusted. Busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. That's what me and my brothers used to say to each other. Busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. Whoever this woman is, her and this court official, they're trying so hard to try to kill you with spell work, but it'll never work. God will never allow something like that to happen, especially not during a season of karma when you have to pay for all of the level ups, all of the Caribbean cruise trips you were able to take with disability money, all of the happy times that these demonic people got off of your energy, off of lies, off of deception. It's time to pay up. It is time to pay up. In the past, these people were able to do spell work to actually get away with the crimes that they were committing. But that time is over now. There is no hiding crime with spell work anymore, because the people whose energy they were utilizing to do the spell work with was ours. It was our energy that they was using, because it's so high vibrational and so powerful and strong. It created very strong spells to create and cast illusions and allow them to get away with crimes, but no more. Why do you think all over the place people are getting busted in high and low places? You had a little bandit group of Chinese men that entered the country illegally and was trying to sneak these gold bars out of an establishment and area they had them hidden that they busted. Do you know how long so many white collar crimes and other bigger things you never saw on the news before have been going along and people have been getting away with it? Major heist that never got solved. It's because these people were so organized and able to do spell work because they had many of us, unbeknownst to us, cornered in situations where they could utilize our energy. And we were unaware of what was going on in high corruption, in high places, spiritually, in the government, in banks, in the stock market. But now that we're all aware of these things in this Aquarian age, we have learned how to protect our energy spiritually. We have been healing. Do you notice the more that men and women heal their confidence, they heal and put up boundaries? Well, I'm just not going to date. I'm not going to. All you see flooded over social media now are the different narcissistic tactics people in families and relationships in the past have used that people didn't understand, that were being manipulated, didn't understand in the past. But now everybody's on there talking about their healing journey, women and men. Everybody's on there talking about the tools of manipulation that they're no longer being affected by because they've learned to combat it. They've learned this, not to accept this, not to accept that. Do you understand how much energy is being cut off by so many men and women? You see women in every country of every race and color all over the world now talking and understanding more narcissistic manipulation from the patriarchal systems, right? And the more you see every woman in every culture now moving into a new position and taking a new position with her self-esteem, her confidence, her validation, and things of that nature, the less people are able to do spell work, because this is the type of energy that was in the atmosphere that people had available to them to keep casting spells. The energy from all of the unhealed narcissism for a very, very long time. All of the energy from the unhealed wounds, from low self-esteem, low self-worth, not having confidence, all kind of unhealed family wounds, a lot of things, a lot of men and women were suffering from was good narc supply. And narc supply is energy to do spell work with. because the people that are oppressing you are the ones that were doing the spell work with your energy. And now that we're going through, it seems like the world is crazy, but it's always darkest before dawn. Okay. You're always going to see the most chaos before things fizzle out and the smoke clears. Okay. Right now, the wheat and the chaff has been separated, and you're seeing hell on earth. But in a little while, things are going to fizzle out, and the people that are going to be left standing are the ones that healed, because they're going to be the ones connected to God and their intuition to know how to stick and move during this purging time in order to survive it, so that we can move on with our lives. Okay. And a lot of people are about to be destroyed. And it's starting with all the people that are being exposed for scams because they don't have access to that narc supply, the energy they used of yours because they were your oppressor and abuser to do spell work with. You learned how to hold your energy back, how to gray rock narcissistic abuse. So whoever this false person is, it is a woman, because she is right now she's thinking about what she's going to do with her child or children. I don't know if she has one child or multiple children, but she's trying to figure out what she's going to do, like where her children are going to go. Like when my mother, when we were younger, and my mother lost custody of all of us. My mother had 6 kids altogether, but my 2 oldest brothers already joined the military, and she was left with the 4 of the younger ones. And when my mother lost legal custody of us, family comes together to discuss, especially if the children are in foster care and group home. Okay, so who's going to take the girls? Who's going to take the boys? Where can this one go? Well, I can keep them for only a month, but you got to find somewhere for them to go permanently. It's something like that going on with this woman and her child or her children, where she's literally trying to figure out where her kids are going to go, because she already knows she can't kill you with spell work. She can't get away with whatever. She better just enjoy the memories that she got, that from the enjoyment she got at the time that she was pulling off whatever scam she was pulling off. Okay. I have health. Somebody no longer is in fear about their health. Okay. That changed their mind about a decision at one time they made. So somebody might no longer be worried about their health. I'm not sure what that is speaking to just yet. And then I have patience, and then I have indecision. Somebody that might have been indecisive about something at one point, at this point, they're no longer in indecision, okay, about something. Someone might just be being patient right now, or you need to be patient with someone that's been indecisive in the past about something. And let's find out what's going on. So this woman had you declared incompetent in court. She did. And the court official is involved. It might be family members involved. There's a military person is involved, or someone that has some kind of authority, and then win money in the reverse. Somebody's not getting the money they were expecting. So let's go ahead and find out what this is about and what's about to happen here with this situation, where someone's trying to find someone that will either take her child or children. She's thinking of arrangements for her child right now, because she knows she's getting ready to go to jail or prison because of what she did in court to have someone declared incompetent that she thought she'd be able to not only control, but ultimately get rid of, ultimately kill. So then, hey, okay, well, if they ever find out, I'll just have them killed, and then we can just move past it. Okay. Someone that's very cold, malicious, very calculating mind, very reptilian mind is taking action right now to do something right now. This person is depressed. This person is feeling very down and lowly, self-loathing right now. What is this person's obstacle right now, Holy Spirit? This person's obstacle is they're not going to be able to move forward with the King of Wands energy. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles reversed. This could have to do with a child, or this could have to do with a job someone has been separated from on some level. Okay. Because somebody pulled their energy back from somebody and they remain balanced. Now I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then I have Sagittarius energy here, but these can be any energies here. So somebody, I want you to clarify the 3 of Pentacles reverse for me. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, somebody might have gotten fired from a job. Okay. The Hierophant reverse. This narcissist. Okay. The King of Swords reverse with the Queen of Swords reverse. So whoever this narcissistic energy is, they did get fired from a job or institution, organization, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I don't know why I'm seeing an eagle right now. I don't know if they have an emblem with a picture of an eagle or something of significance, a bird, a falcon, something with a long beak I'm seeing right now. But whatever this thing is, the Hierophant reverse, this malicious person lost it. And right now they're having a hard time letting go emotionally of what's going on because of an injustice. Okay, something wasn't fair that they did. Got it. With the Nine of Swords. So whatever they did was an injustice. And I told you what they did. This person, they had someone declared incompetent in court. Now, I don't know what energy this is. It could be, maybe it's their own child they did this with. Maybe somebody had their own child declared mentally ill or incompetent to get a check form, or ADHD or something like that. And they found out that they did fraud to get it done and they're in trouble for it. It could be anything. It could be they did this to you, or they could have done this to even their own child. I don't know. Okay. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit, with this individual that did something that was not fair? I think it's you, though. In the recent past, this person has been trying to block or possibly cause obstacles for an Empress. Wow, for an Empress and a Chariot energy, even. Okay, or someone coming towards you in a Chariot. Okay, maybe this could be the police or something like that. I have the Empress. I have the Chariot. That's Libra and Cancer energy. But the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody, whatever this Chariot energy coming towards you is, it has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, which could be some kind of great fortune. It could represent a marriage. It could represent a good job. It could represent a large lump sum of money. But they don't want something. They don't want you to be able to balance something, whoever this person is. This could be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, because I have the Page of Swords in the reverse here. So this person keeps telling lies, okay, spreading gossip. They might continue to speak something out in the hopes, but they've been doing this, okay? This is going on for a long time. Maybe they're telling lies about you or this Chariot energy coming toward you. But either way, they are trying everything they can to block this person from coming toward you because they don't want something to balance out with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more about this situation with this Chariot energy, Holy Spirit, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Someone that's single that might have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in their chart that was dealing with someone that was financially codependent. Okay. That's the narcissist, the Queen of Swords reverse, that got fired from the contract. Exactly. Now, I got all this in my pre-shuffle. Whoever this person is with a child or children that's going to prison or jail, she was completely financially codependent. Okay. Whoever that was, they were completely financially codependent. Okay. Now, I don't know if it's on this with this person that's coming toward you. Okay. And they're telling me this person might be a teacher or an instructor of some kind, only because of what I'm looking at. And they're pointing out the Chariot, what they have right here in his, well, the cards facing you guys, that would be on the right hand. He's holding a pointer. It looks like a blue pointer with a yellow tip. And what it looks like almost is when you're doing a presentation in front of a boardroom and you're pointing at things on a screen for the computer or whatever. I mean, you can do it with the red dot or whatever on the computer, but whoever this person is, they might be some kind of teacher or instructor is what I'm getting. It could even have something to do with computers or whatever. Maybe they teach people computer applications or something like that. Okay. All right. Tell me more about the Empress, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about the Empress. Tell me more about the situation with the Empress right now. Okay. Someone is taking very quick action here that might have been causing you to be stressed out. possibly by something that someone was doing. Someone wanted you to lose sleep and be frustrated. Okay. Queen of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay. This could be someone that works for a government institution. I have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy here. Queen of Swords. Somebody could have been working with someone in the government. Okay. Possibly to do things, take different actions toward you to cause problems for you sleeping. Spiritual attacks is what I'm getting. All kind of different things coming toward you in the night. Thank you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Even possibly energy weapons. But what I'm getting here is with the horse, and this is nighttime, somebody laying on their bed. Empress, this is your energy. Somebody has been taking very quick action that is connected to someone in the government to do things to you at nighttime. And it's showing me all kind of different spiritual attacks, energy weapons, different things just being done in the nighttime, in the dream state, all kind of things being done to you. Okay. And somebody was taking quick action to do things to you, but now they're having to walk away and pull their energy out of whatever they were doing because you might have learned how to ward it off. Okay. With this Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is very defensive and protective of him or herself. So you might have been able to protect your emotional body by putting up a strong boundary around yourself. You might be a Queen of Swords energy. All right, now tell me more about the situation with this false person. Matter of fact, tell me about this court official. I want to know about the court official, Holy Spirit. Use the other deck. This court official is so emotional right now, like Carl Thomas. Why is this court official so emotional? Ooh, ooh, the devil. This court official might even be a Capricorn or someone that's very, very, very obsessed because they are being illuminated. That's why they've been working so hard with someone in the government to cause all kind of travesties in the night to you. Okay. Because they've been being watched and they're exposed by the sun, illuminated what this person, whatever part they played in helping someone to get away with something. They are being watched right now, or they've been being watched for being in the Knight of Swords energy toward you in the reverse to do something that was very unfair, to possibly try to see if they can drain your energy with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse to the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Got it. So this person that's been trying to hurt and harm the Empress day and night, day and night, day and night is this military energy right here. And that's who the court official is. Okay. This court official energy is this military energy right here. And they were connected to a false person that has a child or children. And this is the person that's been giving you hell day and night, day and night. And the reason they're giving you hell day and night, wherever you live at, is because they were trying to get rid of you so that they could save this person from going to court for saying that you are mentally incompetent and other people that helped them to do it. And you're still alive in your right mind, earning money and paying your own bills, and it can be proven. Okay. And that's the exact truth of the situation. Okay. But whatever this person might have contracted some people in your community where you live to work on you day and night to hurry up and get rid of you, but they were unable to do it. The Hierophant reverse, whatever contract they had to get rid of you, it's over, because these people, in their attempts to hurt, harm, and get rid of you, they became so loud with it, so colorful with it, obvious, it almost to the point where it's just becoming ridiculous. If you were supposed to call investigative news in your city where you live and show them what you have on video, and show them what these people are doing, and show them just different things that have happened in your energy, and the people being loud and obvious about whatever they're doing against you. If people have called the police on you, they have nothing to justify their actions against you. And it's to the point where they can't even defend the shit. You know, they can't even hide it. They can't even defend it. And it just keeps getting bigger and messier. And they're bringing more and more and more people in. And it's a big spill and mess they can't control. And it's way too many people now that have been brought in on this person's mess. So they know it's bound to come out and seep out somewhere at some point. Okay. So they had to end the contract they had in your community to try to get rid of you. And that's the truth. The Ace of Swords here to give clarity about what they were doing. Because no matter what they do, you remain balanced with this Temperance energy. All right, tell me more right now about what's going on with this. What is going on with this Devil Capricorn energy, the Queen of Pentacles reverse? What is going on right now with this Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising energy? The Empress reverse can no longer cause any more illusions for you with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This Capricorn might be a woman, okay? Could be a woman or a man, but it might be a woman. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? And she might have an ex. Someone could be a Gemini or someone could be a fire sign. But there's somebody here that might have been somebody's ex-partner that they could have sent toward you to try to trick you in some kind of a way that they collaborated with in the past, but the cycle is over. So the Queen of Wands reverse could be a man or a woman that might have catfished you in the past. They were the ex of this Capricorn, and they sent them toward you to try to destroy you too. It was supposed to be like a catfish or something like that. So Holy Spirit, go ahead and give me some more energy on what we have going on now with whoever this person is, the people involved, what you want us to know. A new car or almost new car. And then I have house fire. Oh, are they offering someone a new car or an almost new car to call the house fire for somebody? You know they do that, right? And for somebody struggling that don't want to have to, and it's so easy to get people to do stuff because times are hard right now for a lot of people. And for somebody that might have to pay an $800 car note, somebody that might have to pay an $800 car note every month, for you to offer them a new car or almost new car fully paid for, most people are going to have an ethical dilemma. And a real ethical dilemma, especially when you're struggling. You know, y'all know how it be. You know, somebody accidentally give you the wrong change. It's supposed to be $3, but they gave you $300 bills, you know, and you're like, God, is this a test, Lord? This woman just rang something up and gave me $300. It was supposed to be $3. Are you trying to test me, Lord? Or should I see this as a blessing? Okay. It's a whole lot of people in that energy because times are rough. So it's easy to recruit people and be like, hey, if you get your underage child to go set a house fire, ain't nobody going to go to jail. And then you could send your child to live with their auntie on the other side of the country, maybe for the summer or for the rest of the school year or something like that. Whatever the case may be. Even if they caught your child, they're underage, we'll get them out on good behavior. Don't worry about it. Somebody might have offered somebody money to set a house fire, and they might be offering someone a new car or almost new car. Okay. Somebody that you might have even kicked out your energy. 5 of Pentacles in the moon. Okay. Or this could have happened in the past, or someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this was something being done that was hidden from you. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me about this. But it was illuminated. What was illuminated? Tell me about this house fire and almost new car. Okay. Yeah. So somebody released what they were being offered to Ten of Swords to you. Got it. So somebody released it. Okay. And this was fair. This was just that you were protected from this. King of Pentacles in the reverse that wanted to cause an obstacle for this person. Okay. So this, again, might be an earth sign doing this or a water sign. Holy Spirit, please tell me, why did the person release this? Okay. The King of Swords reverse had a tower. And what was that tower? What happened? What was the tower? The magic backfired. So they might have planned on so when they do certain types of spell work, like if they want to start a house fire, or if they want you to choke on something you're eating, or something crazy like that, right? uh it has to be something in the physical realm that happens, in that the magic is going to use that thing that you're doing in the physical realm to cause whatever type of tower for you they're trying to cause. Okay, so that's why they do the spell work and then start the fire. Okay, even if it's small, it could be one little tiny bit of amber that will magical me find its way to a roll of toilet paper or something extremely flammable. Because believe it or not, it's not as easy as it might seem to start a fire. Uh, and I know this because I like to do bonfires in my backyard. I like to do outdoor fires, and it's hard as hell to get a fire started if you don't have a fire starter log. Okay, it's not as easy as people think it is for things to literally catch on fire and just the whole house burned out. No, if it's not your gas or something major that somebody can get to or reach, it's kind of hard to get something on fire, especially if you're in a humid climate. You understand? So, in order for the right thing to happen, they have to do spell work, and then someone will try to light something on fire. But it's the spell work that will attach the energy that will cause the flame to connect to the right thing, so that everything will catch fire, a candle, or whatever the case may be. And then when this happens, there you have your fire. But this was not justified, so you're protected from this. If you're eating something, a powdered donut, all you need is one dot of that powder to hit your throat the right way, and you could cough and choke and lose your breath. You understand? So someone could do some spell work, and then you're eating a powdered donut, and suddenly you're choking and gasping for air, trying to breathe, and you're wondering how, because they did the spell work, and now you have the thing that the spell work is, the tool that the spell work is going to manipulate against you to cause whatever the problem is, to make you cough and choke and lose your breath. Okay. Holy Spirit, why did this person not do it, and why did they release it? Okay, I have the Nine of Swords. Somebody that was stuck in a cycle. They released doing this, and they did let it go. They couldn't sleep. They might have been being convicted. A bitter Betty. Now, this could be the person that was going to do the spell work, that was very indifferent to the situation. Why did they release doing spell work to cause you a house fire? Unhealed. Okay, I saw it. What made them release it, Holy Spirit? They started to gain their confidence and realized they didn't have to do it. What made this Nine of Swords energy release the job they were given to cause a house fire for you? What made them release it? Okay, so your light irritated this person's demons, why they agreed to do it in the first place. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Okay, so this was just a random. Okay, got it. I got it. So this was just a random person. They don't know you. This was a random person that might have been a bitter Betty because of personal issues. Your light irritated their demons, and they were indifferent to the situation. Okay, didn't make them no difference. What you eat don't make me shit. And whoever this person is, they were like, oh, hey, a new car. Come on, Vanna White, spin the wheel. A new car. You know, the price is right. That was the Wheel of Fortune. My bad. Tell them my age. Whoever this person is, they decided to release it and let it go. Who is this King of Pentacles reverse? It could be Emperor energy or Aries, or an older man or woman. Okay, could be a fire sign or earth sign. Doesn't really matter at this point. But they did release this, and this might have been even recently. And the Queen of Swords reverse, again, this malicious, narcissistic person. I told you they got messy. They might have moved past something. They got messy, and they were making offers to too many people around you to try to create illusions. But it was too many people to the point where you might just been like, all of y'all are stupid. Like, all of y'all are stupid. Don't walk up to me. Don't walk up to me. I already know what you're about to say. All of y'all are stupid. All of y'all are fucking stupid, and get the fuck out my way. I'm going to work. I don't got time for this clown show, circus, whatever the hell, what have you. Don't got time for the foolishness. These people, there were so many people that were made offers to keep creating weird illusions, maybe in traffic, to block you when you're on your way to work or on your way back. Stupid, obvious obstacles. Maybe come in front of you in front of a red light, and when it turns green, not move on purpose. Just whoever you are, it was so many offers being made to so many different people. It was hard to hide. People even stretching outside your neighborhood into other communities probably knew who you were and what was being done to you, because they were probably made offers too. It's like your whole entire city knows who you are and what someone's trying to do to you. To the point where, hell, we can't even hide this shit no more. All right. Somebody didn't see something correctly. Somebody didn't see that no one would be able to create any more illusions to cause you an injustice if they went too far with it. And they did go too far with it. And now everybody's moving to calmer waters. Like, forget about it. Let's all walk away. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you want us to know? You're going to get some kind of reparations for whatever was done to you where you live at. Wherever you live at, you are going to get some kind of reparations for what was done to you, because it didn't make no goddamn sense. And you already know who everybody is. And look, if any of y'all are going through anything like this at all whatsoever in your community, because somebody told a lie on your name, or somebody committed fraud in your name, or did something illegal, and because they joined an organization that covers bullshit for each other, if this person was trying to oppress, suppress you, or get rid of you to cover up what they tried to get away with doing, fraud in your name, whoever you are, you can use your iPhone, if you have one, in a smart way. When you know certain people are doing certain things, start collecting faces, cars, and tag numbers. Okay? Start collecting faces, tag numbers, especially if somebody literally follows you an hour outside of where you live and then they follow you back. If something like that happens to you, listen, y'all, nothing's gonna stop faster because you have evidence you can take to court, and there's nothing they can do to explain away why a person with the exact same car tag number followed you an hour outside of where you live, and you can take a picture of them parked in the same parking lot of wherever you went to, and then when you're on your way back home, they follow you all the way back to your house. If anything is happening to any of you like that, take a picture of wherever you're at and that car. If you can get their face, even better, and tag number. And then wherever they follow you to when you get back home, make sure you take their picture in that neighborhood and environment again for proof and evidence that you are being tracked, monitored, followed. Get every last one of their photos and pictures, save it, put it in iCloud, because these people monitor your devices. They monitor your phone. They hack everything when they're doing these things. And once they see that you got their face, their tag, their car, information about them, whatever the case may be, they're going to be like, oh, Lord, she got me in two places where she was at. I can't even try to write it off as a coincidence. Oh, my God, she got me too. She got me too. After a while, these people are going to come up out of your energy, because they're going to be like, well, goddamn, I can't explain why I followed her all the way to South Carolina and back. I can't explain that shit, to a judge. They'll put it together. When you get enough pictures, use that thing. Use your camera phone like a weapon. Use it like a weapon on the police too. Use your camera phone, iPhone or Android as a weapon, okay? If you got a police officer that is not an upstanding police officer, just doing their job, and they've decided to join in on the bullshit, take pictures of their tag and their face too. if they're messing with you. Okay, your camera phone is a very important tool because they can see themselves and what they're doing on your phone when they hack your device. And when they see, it's one thing when they're doing it on demon time and they're not really in their conscious mind because the demon then took over and they're stalking and following you like, yeah, you can't get away from me. But then when they sober up later on and they hack and looking in your phone and they see, oh my God, shit, look, she got me in the damn store in the aisle with her. Oh my God. When they see it later on, that's when they're like, we need to pull back. God damn, she got me in 5 different places where she's at the same time. Not just my tag. She got my face. Now this bitch know where I live too. Pull me out of this shit. I don't got time. I'm telling you, use your telephone like a weapon. I know I did. And I got a whole bunch of people off my back real quick. QUAN Yin started going hard as hell. I went ham. I'm trying to tell you. When I was in the thick of the storm with these demons, I was like, oh, y'all want to play? We can play. Okay, y'all want to play follow the leader, like you Big Daddy Kane or Eric B. and Rakim. You know, I'm getting old. But I started posting people's face, their car, their tag number, got each and every last one of them. And as soon as if they were following me around, once I posted their tag and their face and the location, they disappeared out my life. Use it, y'all. For anyone that's unfamiliar to this type of harassment, if you're just going through it, use your phone like a weapon. If someone's following you around, take their face, tag number. If you got to post it on social media, because they track your ass anyway. Once you see, because the thing about it is how the hell would they know that you're posting their tag and car if this is not a person that's not stalking you? How the hell would they even know that they're on social media, right? Let me tell you, I posted so many people last year that all the people that were trying to kill me and run me off the road and cause me to get in a car accident, not once, but I mean, every morning when I'm on my way to work and on the way back, I started taking pictures and they try to like drive 100 miles an hour to get away from me real fast after they tried to run me off the road. Bitch, you just don't know who you talking to and who you looking at. You ain't never seen me drive. I taught myself how to drive. I would catch up to them each and every time they try to speed off real quick. I would get the tags. I would get their face. Sometimes even follow them into a store and they would jump out the car and walk in a big store real quick and try to walk real fast unless I walked up on their ass real quick. I'm telling you, clowns. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What else do you want me to know about this house fire and a new or almost new car situation? Okay. Theft and why. What about theft? All right, pull a chakra card, left eye camera. Energy weapon being used, mental manipulation. Okay. All right. Okay, did somebody mentally manipulate somebody that already had a record so that they wouldn't have to go to jail? You know, a lot of people that participate in this stuff, it's not that they want anything to do with you. A lot of people are being abused right now. I mean, if you did the crime and did the time, and then you have every right to move forward with your life in peace. Nobody's perfect. We learn lessons. If you did the crime and you did the time, nobody should be bothering you, manipulating you, trying to block you from getting a job or causing any imbalances in your life at all whatsoever. But oftentimes what they'll do is they'll find people that might have a record. They'll find people that are in danger of losing their children because they might have a warrant for their arrest for a crime that they might have committed. Maybe they were stealing, or maybe they a drug, whatever. And maybe they already did their time for their crime, but because of their record, it's hard for them to get a job or other obstacles they're facing. So they'll use mental manipulation. Hey, look, instead of having to do probation or instead of having to go to jail, listen to me, y'all. Some of the people that they're using against y'all, what they will do is, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I know. You got to go to jail. Well, you can go to jail for 6 months for this crime you committed. and your children will end up in foster care and separated, or you can help us to do spell work, or you can use your underage child to set a fire to this person's house over here. Let us use them to do XYZ, and you don't have to go to jail at all, and you get to keep your kids. What do you think a person's going to choose to do? The average person, and will give you a new or almost new car, because we're never going to get out your life. After you do this for us, we're going to keep on coming back to you and keep on abusing you, and we're going to keep on propositioning you to do shit for us, and hang your crime over your head for the rest of your life, unless you try to disappear and get away from us. This is how these demons operate with people that have a record. Okay, so somebody was doing some kind of mental manipulation. Someone that might have a left eye camera from an implant, maybe at birth, or maybe from a surgery or another time. This has to do with a theft and an energy weapon being used. So this might be someone that was using an energy weapon on somebody, and they want me to pull a chakra card. Tell me, Holy Spirit, what is this about this mental manipulation going on here? What is this mental manipulation? A King of Swords. All right, this could be a police officer or anyone else. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What was this person's obstacle? What's the obstacle? Somebody was very burdened, okay? Man, this could be a man or a woman. It could be an air sign. Somebody was very burdened with something because a cycle had ended for something. And they already moved to calmer waters and was finished with something. Clarify what that 10 of Wands is. Okay. The 10 of Wands has to do with a child or a younger person, a Page of Wands, or a message they got. Clarify the Page of Wands. Okay. A message that somebody changed their mind about doing something to a star, possibly. The Lovers, Gemini and Aquarius energy here. What is the Lovers reverse? Okay, somebody that was doing some spell work possibly, or divination on somebody, or a Gemini again, because the Lovers and the Magician are both Gemini energy. Okay, so somebody was burdened because they did get a message, or this could be someone's ex, that a cycle was over and that someone was moving on to calmer waters. Okay, and something that someone did that was very childish and deceptive and that lied was illuminated, and it was a missed opportunity. Okay, so someone found out that whatever people were doing that was going to produce some kind of financial opportunity, that it was completely over. They got a message, and this stressed them out because someone moved to calmer waters and wasn't willing to help anymore. Okay, and then what happened? Someone's ex, the King of Wands reverse, possibly is what I'm picking up on. Somebody's ex of possibly a star hermit energy. Okay, and it's coming out twice. The Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, someone might be a Cancer, and they might have been in a connection with the Queen of Wands reverse. And then someone else's ex, a King of Wands reverse, an ex of a hermit star energy. This is Virgo, Aquarius energy, but it could be someone that might be very masterful, teacher, someone that studies, researches, someone that spends a lot of time trying to understand themselves and other things, introspective, someone that keeps to themselves. A hermit could be someone that spends time alone. A star energy, of course, okay? I'm thinking about Michael Jackson here as I'm looking at the picture, minus the breastises on the star card. But I'm thinking of Michael Jackson here with the afro back in the day. Okay, so this is a star energy, hermit. And if you knew Michael Jackson, like I did through the television, I loved Michael Jackson. But he was a hermit energy, and he was a Virgo. Oh my God. He was very masterful at what he did, and he spent a lot of time by himself mastering whatever he did. And he was a Virgo. That is so funny. But this star energy is someone that spends a lot of time alone mastering their craft. This might be your ex, And this might be your ex's ex as well. Okay. Something was illuminated that someone was doing something that was childish, but it came to an end. And the Three of Pentacles, okay, someone collaborated. So your ex might have collaborated with somebody. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. They might have collaborated with somebody they got a message from, or they might have sent a message to somebody that was not closed off to helping them, okay, to still keep something going. So something was already over, and you have an ex of yours that was no longer participating because they became either spiritually aware or aware in some kind of way that whatever they were trying to do to you, the cycle was completely over, okay? But the ex of your ex now, okay? So your ex might have an ex that was helping them do something to you, and their ex collaborated with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, okay, that wasn't closed off, that was still in their ego to collaborating to still do something against you, okay? Tell me about this King of Pentacles reverse, because they were not happy with the results either, okay? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So this definitely could be someone with heavy earth in their chart that wanted to win at all costs. This is somebody that lacks structure, discipline. They're probably really bad with money, really, really bad with money. They're very shallow, materialistic. They probably spend money out of their ego. This is someone that obsesses about material things, okay? This energy wasn't closed off, okay? And they wanted to win at all costs. So what is Theft, Holy Spirit? And I'm going to pull a chakra card, okay? Whatever they tried to do, this type of work they tried to do against you, the Page of Pentacles reverse, it didn't go anywhere. They didn't have good planning. Of course they didn't. It's a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is not organized. They're not moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they live with somebody until they get kicked out because their finances are disorganized. Their life is unorganized. And they ask everybody, can you just put me up for a little while so I can get my life together? I just know. And then they don't take the steps they need to get things in alignment for themselves so that they can have their own place to live. They can have things of their own, and they get kicked out. And they go to the next person or a relative or a family member. Hey, do you think I can live with y'all for a little while? If somebody just would give me the chance, if just give me 6 months, and I will have everything I need to be on my own, self-sufficient, and to do what I need to do for me, you know, and then they get in there and do the same things over and over and over again. This is a Knight of Pentacles type energy. Someone that's very immature, irresponsible with money, you know, and it's because they oftentimes operate out their ego, which translates into bad spending habits. Okay. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What do you want me to know about this person, Lord? So this person was working and collaborating with someone. Guess who's back in the inner circle of trust, Greg? Okay. The inner circle, okay, within the government. Now we know that's from the movie Meet the Parents with y'all know what's his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The inner circle. But this is divine intervention. All right, so Holy Spirit, what happened with this person? Is he still alive? Robert De Niro, of course. Oh my God. Oh my God. Robert De Niro from Meet the Parents, y'all. I was thinking about Robert De Niro from Meet the Parents, the first one, where he kicked him out the circle of trust, and he drew a picture of a circle with stick figures, and he drew Greg outside the circle. Y'all don't know nothing about that, I know. They're setting somebody up. Beware. Okay, so the thing that someone was trying to steal from you were your spiritual gifts, stolen inheritance. Okay, your stolen inheritance has to do with your spiritual gifts, whoever you are, and that's why someone wanted to cause you to have a house fire. You're too comfortable. Someone that feels they're a master manifester. or wants to be a master manifester, but they need your spiritual gifts to do it. They need your spiritual strength to be a master manifester. Whoever this person is, they wanted to set you up to be unalived and killed, okay, so that they could have your spiritual gifts transferred to whoever was offering this big amount of money uh, to do different things to you to get you into the position they need you to be in so that they could transfer your spiritual gifts to someone else. I saw something very interesting. I'm a big fan of Nollywood movies. Been watching them for years. Yep, some of them be 3 to 4 hours, but nonetheless, for me, I love. Oh my God, I love Nollywood movies. I've been watching them for many, many years. When I was a very, very young woman, uh, in my teens, I got hooked onto them when they were still on videotape. And I used to go get my hair Senegalese twisted and braided at the braid shops or whatever. But now we have YouTube and all that. But nonetheless, I was watching one movie I remember some time ago where one of the brothers wanted to become the leader of the village, the Igwe, right? And he was going to inherit like the spiritual gifts of his father because he's the firstborn son and he's the chosen one to be the Igwe in the village. And he would have to defend the village with his power and things like that, right? He had a jealous brother that was like, no, I want it to be me. I don't want it to be my brother. So he went to a spiritual practitioner and he asked him what he needed to do become the Igwe of the village instead of his brother. And it reminds me of the story of Jacob and Esau in the Bible when he was going to give the blessing before he died. And instead, she wanted it to go to her son Esau instead of Jacob. It's almost like the same exact scenario, literally, of this Nollywood movie where the man wanted his brother's position. The younger brother wanted the older brother's position. The practitioner told him at a certain time he was going to do the spell work and that his brother needed to die within 10 days. He said, your brother is going to need to die within these 10 days, this time period. And if you can do it within this time frame right here, then when your brother dies, then I can transfer the energy, the gifts into you instead, and it won't go to your brother because he'll be passed over. And so on, so forth goes the movie of his attempt to kill his brother. This is what happens in real life, y'all. Some of you all do have certain spiritual gifts culturally that are passed down to you from ancestors, and you don't even know about it before you have people in your family that know about them, and they plot on you to try to steal your spiritual gifts. And they are linked up because they're part of secret societies with spiritual practitioners that do know how to transfer your spiritual gifts to them if they can meet the requirements, which is to get you unhoused, get you in a state of suffering. It's a more extreme version of a destiny swap. Okay, people can swap your destiny while they live in your energy and you suffer, but they have to keep you close to them and keep you suffering to make sure you never get your energy back to function. So they have to oppress you and keep you close to them while you don't know they're living in your own energy. That's why if you get away and break free from a family member that has been oppressing you for a long time, and you suddenly notice your money starts coming, and suddenly you have all the luck in the world come into your life, it's because that person was oppressing you so that they could use your energy to come up for themselves. Okay. Now that's a destiny swap. But to actually steal someone's spiritual gifts, they actually need you to die. Okay. They actually need you to die. And in order to kill you, like I said, they need to corner you. I mean, they could try to walk up to you with a gun or a knife and pay someone to do it, but they already know the spiritual realm. That's not allowed. They can't do it. They can pay people to do things to try to influence you to end up to become homeless and things like that, to make problems for you, but they can't physically come toward you and touch you directly, because you're an anointed, chosen one of God. And that's the reason you were born with the spiritual gifts you were born with in the first place, because you're untouchable, and they know that. But it's not going to stop them from trying. And that is the reason why they will have people, okay, well, we can't touch you directly, because instead of doing all of this, why wouldn't someone just walk up to you with a gun and blow your brains out? Because they can't. You ever think about that? Why? They could have easily done this by just walking up to you and blowing your brains out. It would have been solved. They do it every single day. Why? Because you're spiritually protected. You are completely spiritually protected, and they can't physically touch you. So all they can do is try to scare you out of your spirit, giving up your spot, by putting pressure on your landlord, putting pressure to stress you out, to try to lower your vibration on the staff at your school, to make problems with your children so you'll be stressed out in a low vibration, putting pressure by paying people that you work for at your job to cause you to go through unnecessary stress, that you might lose your job because you're not performing well, but because your supervisor took a bribe. All they can do is pay people that in your life where they've infiltrated you, your landlord, your community, the police, the school your children go to, your supervisor at work, to oppress you to the point where you're so stressed out that, oh, I can't afford to pay my bills. I'm just going to go ahead and move into my car. That's their goal, to push you out and get you backed into a corner where you're completely unprotected. And now they're going to come in for the kill. Okay. But whoever you are, these people have been unable to do that. And now they're talking about somebody here that is what that was about. They couldn't cause a house fire for you. Someone might be having an issue with their pancreas right now because they had their energy connected to this, and they played some kind of part in this. Someone has an overactive heart chakra, losing your sense of identity. So this might be someone that's lost their sense of identity if they ever had it. And that also is connected to your solar plexus, which is your personality, where your personality and your sense of self is developed. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit, did you want me to say about these chakra cards for whoever this person is connected to, the inner circle that took an offer? Okay. This person has some kind of attachment. An entity is feeding from someone's sacral chakra. Now, let me see really quick. Is that sacral chakra? Is that the pancreas? Let me just take a look real quick next door over here. The sacral chakra. Okay, the pancreas is the solar plexus chakra. The sacral chakra is the bladder, the prostate, the ovaries, the spleen, the bowels. But they're all still very close together. And if you have a complication in one, you can have complications in multiple ones, okay, or multiple areas, okay? Third eye, underactive, poor memory, poor vision, okay? So right now, this person might be sick. They might have some kind of sickness, like I said, in their, they might have an issue with the pancreas right now, and they might have, and it's because there is an entity attachment living in their sacral chakra. There's some kind of a entity attachment living in the sacral chakra. Okay, let me see something really quick. Okay, I want the sacral. Okay. Now, the psychological symptoms of this imbalance are rigidity and inflexibility, self-serving, sexual guilt, overly ambitious, failure to nurture, explosive, lack of desire, sexual satisfaction, blocked creativity, shyness, oversensitivity, antisocial, mistrustful of others. Okay. Those are some of the psychological symptoms of an imbalance in the sacral chakra. But this is where an entity is feeding in somebody's sacral chakra. These are some of the psychological issues, the mental imbalances in their on the mental plane that's causing this type of energy to attach to the sacral chakra. And it might manifest with kidney problems, urinary tract problems, swollen and tender ankles and legs, menstrual problems, impotence, poor circulation, muscles, cramps and stiffness, lack of energy, constipation, skin problems, and allergies. Okay. So just to let y'all know really quickly, when we talk about disease, sickness, illness, and ailments of people all over the world, period, when we're going through things, there's a psychological reason, and then there's the physical reason, which is the manifestation of the psychological reason that this energy that's going into that chakra, which is the sacral, is thrown off. Okay. When that energy is thrown off or blocked, it's because on the mental plane, you're having emotional and psychological issues where your thoughts are not balanced. Okay. So that's why an entity was able to attach to this person in their sacral, and it's living in their sacral chakra. What else, Holy Spirit? Anything else you want me to bring out? Okay. Someone have an underactive or blocked heart chakra. They're having difficulty forgiving. Okay. This is something sometime that people with a heavy Scorpio placement can struggle with. I'm going to say QUAN Yin. This was one area of my life I had a lot of trouble with going through my transition. And even from time to time, I still have to rebalance that chakra. Difficulty forgiving and letting things go. Okay. It can be difficulty forgetting and letting things go sometime if they just tried to kill you yesterday, or if they just tried to kill you last night. Yeah. So it can be a little bit challenging, y'all. Sometime like 5 minutes after somebody makes an attempt on your life, it might be a little bit hard to let go and just let it go, forgive. Y'all feel me though? Y'all feel me? I got a Scorpio moon. Okay. Death, transformation energy. But Scorpios, if you know anybody with heavy Scorpio in their chart, especially if we're right and you wronged us, we get deeply emotionally insulted and hurt. And we will hold a grudge from now until next lifetime until we get our lick back. Okay. And it's not because you're dirty. It's not because you're clean. Just because you kissed a naked girl behind the magazine. No, difficulty forgiving. Yeah, it is hard to sometimes let things go and to forgive things, especially when they're actively happening to you, right? Sometimes people don't understand. It's like, yeah, you have to get in an energy of forgiveness. Okay, but do I have to do that while I'm on the battlefield with a gun in my hand, jumping and ducking bullets from someone trying to kill me? I don't think I could be in that energy just yet. Okay, maybe when I get out of danger and get to a place of safety where I can breathe, rest, and heal from the bullet wounds and where I'm bleeding at, and get it sewn up a little bit, then I can get into the energy of being in forgiveness. But while I'm still bleeding and blood is gushing from parts of my body where I've been shot, okay, I just need some time and space. Y'all understand what I'm saying. But whoever this person is, difficulty forgiving is going to block your heart chakra. This is true. They're having mental fog right now, possibly. Okay. They have a lot of stress. Overactive crown chakra. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Feelings of grandiosity and overactive crown chakra. Overactive crown chakra. Self-destructive behavior. So whoever this little Knight of Pentacles in the reverses that lack structure and discipline, they're showing me exactly what's going on here with this person. Whoever this person is, look, because they got connected to someone that's part of the circle of trust, which is the inner circle in the government, where they commit white collar crimes and help people get away with it. This person started having feelings of grandiosity. Well, you know what I am. You see what this one. Let me tell you, child, no offense to my Masons out there, okay? Because there are a lot of great people that are Masons. We know where that came from, but it's a lot of distortion in that too, because of what it's turned into. But and everybody's a Mason today, right? I used to have someone that used to do some work for me, that owned a business. I used to get some HVAC work done. Not to clown nobody, but yes, to clown somebody. Child, somebody had was a little bit too proud. I'm a Mason. I was like, okay, good for you. God bless you. Just do my work and write me my bill so I can pay my thing. And this fool showed up to do the work. No offense, but with a big old hat with a Mason symbol on the top of the hat, and then a Mason symbol on a T-shirt, and then like, oh, hold on, let me tuck my shirt in better, so I could show my Mason belt. And he had a Mason symbol on his belt. And then I think he might have sewed a Mason patch on his back pocket, and then had Mason goddamn sneakers, shoestrings, and whatever else the hell, and then on the car, and then the stickers. And I was like, okay, sweetheart. Okay, sweetheart. I know how important it is for men to feel like they're a part of something in a club, a boys club, guys club. But it's women, that are also Masons too, that don't do none of this shit at all whatsoever. They just know who they are, and they keep it cool. Women are cool. There are women part of all kind of organizations and secret societies, or whatever they have you, and you will never know it because they're not walking around with a big sticker on their car, emblem on their belt, this, that, and the other. That women don't do that. It's something like a boys club type thing where guys got to let you know what I'm a part of. I've got 3 Mason bumper stickers, and look at my watch. It's got the triangle thing on it, and I got a Mason headband and a Mason belt. He was just a clown, though. I gotta be honest with y'all. They should have never made this nigga a Mason. They should have never gave y'all niggas money. They should have never gave y'all niggas money. Charlie Murphy. They should have never made this fool no goddamn Mason. I'm sorry. They just shouldn't have. They just, they probably needed him to do a favor, or they needed something. He had a resource, a tool, a skill. They needed his help. Whatever they needed for him, just bring him into the shit and give him a belt and a sticker and some shit, and have him do the dance and do the oath and hola, hola, eh, hola, hola. And y'all remember the dance with the foot in the back and the front and the back and the front when you dapping with your foot. Y'all remember that dance with Kid and Play? Yeah, let him do the handshake and all that shit, and then get that nigga to pay a due, get some money from his ass. We just need people. What about my Mason hat? Can I get one of those so I can iron it on my T-shirt? And yep, give him a big bag like he just got a job working for security, and they giving him his uniform. Give him all of the shit. Decorate that motherfucker like a Christmas tree. Okay, I'm done. So, whoever this energy is that's having problems with their pancreas, they're in a mental fog right now. This person was feeling feelings of grandiosity, possibly because I got connections in the government. When you got connections in the government, you get away with stuff. And they started feeling some kind of way. Self-destructive behavior, mental fog. You don't know who I'm connected to. This clown probably was walking around, man or woman. Yeah, I get to do stuff because y'all don't know who I'm connected to. You connected to another human that wiped their ass when they boo-boo, hopefully from north to south like the rest of us. Okay, inflated self-importance. Okay, the inner circle. Okay, whatever. So this person got a complex because of who they felt they were connected to, someone in the inner circle. Now they're having issues with their pancreas, and their vision, losing your sense of identity. Okay, and the thing is, whoever this person is, whatever they had to do, it was basically whatever they did was probably very small, but it was a part of trying to get you into a position where you can ultimately be killed or unalive. So the person with the big money that wants, or the person in the inner circle that wanted access to your spiritual gifts, they would be able to use them if all the people they paid to suppress and to try to cause problems for you, to back you in a corner where they could kill you. Throat chakra underactive. This is someone that has a tendency to lie. So of course, this is going to be someone going around bragging to everybody like, "Yep, I'm a 33-degree something, whatever. Something foolishness, making things seem bigger than what they really are for this person. They show up. God damn, he's here again. He did the secret knock on the door. Do we have to let him in? God damn it. Couldn't we find somebody? Nah, he do a good job with that plumbing, and he do it for free for us because we're all brothers. So just let his ass on and go ahead, let him in. Come on, guys, I brought beer and pizza. Let me in. I got my moose hat, like the lodge from The Simpsons or the Flintstones. Anything else, chakra card, Holy Spirit? Anything else, Holy Spirit, with this chakra? Y'all remember the lodges in The Simpsons and in the Flintstones? They were part of their male lodges. Negative self-image. Someone has a negative self-image, and that comes from solar plexus, a strong sense of who we are and our confidence, the solar plexus, okay? Heart chakra underactive, loneliness. This is someone that might feel alone, okay? So they might be emotionally codependent to people that they perceive as having power that make them look shiny or important or feel important. Solar plexus, powerless, self-doubting, underactive, okay? So when you feel powerless and you have a lot of self-doubt, that is a blocked solar plexus chakra, once again, okay? Arrogance, overactive, solar plexus, once again. So you can have traits of what causes both an overactive and underactive solar plexus chakra. And all it does basically is if it's being wound too tight by a certain way you're thinking and too loose by another way you're thinking, the only thing that's going to happen is it's just going to cause a blockage, period. Okay? It's just going to cause it to be completely blocked. Okay? Crown chakra overactive. Someone might even be feeling dizzy at times when they're standing on their feet. Throat chakra overactive, indecisiveness. So this is a person that has a lot of trouble making up their mind about stuff because they're very insecure. Now, the insecurity lies in the solar plexus chakra, which regulates the energy to the upper and lower chakras. Now, if you don't have a strong sense of purpose or who you are, it's hard to determine your purpose and to set a rule and to set boundaries and to set your path in place if you don't even know who you are to begin with. You have to know who you are so you can know your purpose, okay? If who you are is a gymnast, then you're not going to set up to go to school to become a mechanic. Or if who you are is an entertainer, your personality, you like to be around a lot of people, then you're not going to set up to become a truck driver where you live a life by yourself in isolation most of the time. You understand? You have to know you and know yourself. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? Am I a people person, or would I rather just work for myself and be alone? You have to know who you are as a person and what your likes and dislikes are. And once you know that, it allows you to fulfill your purpose that best suits your personality. That's the solar plexus. You understand? So now I know I enjoy customer service and being around and dealing with a lot of people. I like going to church. I like directing traffic. I like doing things in groups. Okay. So now I can get on my purpose, something that matches well with my personality. Okay. So which means it's easy for me to make up my mind about things because I'm in line with my purpose. So the things that I want to do and connect to are favorable for me because I know who I am. But and when I talk about things that are familiar to me in conversation, I'm very confident in what I'm speaking about because I'm in my purpose. I'm connected to who I am, and I'm completely secure with knowing me. I know who I am. So I can speak confidently because I know who I am. But this person, their throat chakra is overactive and they're having trouble expressing themselves because it starts in the solar plexus. I don't really know myself yet. I don't even know who I am, what my likes, dislikes are. And this is a Knight of Pentacles reverse. So they're going to be indecisive when they speak because they're not even sure of themselves. Okay. They have to be balanced in the solar plexus and then balance the heart chakra, balanced in the throat. so they can stand on business in what they say. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. You understand? But you can't be in that energy if you don't even know what you mean, what you say. You don't even know what you say. I guess is what I'm saying. This is someone indecisive that might not even know what the hell they say or to say because they're not standing on business because they don't have no damn business because they don't even know who they are. Let's keep it moving. Okay, so tell me about no, it's a natural death, Holy Spirit. So this was about somebody's spiritual gifts, okay? This was about somebody's spiritual gifts. It's just so funny. You never see women with a million stickers and embroideries unless they're going to a meeting that are part of something and need to show the whole entire world. Look, I'm a part of this organization. Look at me. Look at me, everybody. Look at me. I never see women, even here where I am, I never see women doing that. I only see men doing that goofiness. Like, I want everybody to know I'm a part of something. All right. Holy Spirit, no, it's an actual death. So I feel they wanted to cause the death for you by getting you unhoused with a house fire. And they're mentally manipulating other people in the matrix, basically with all kind of other issues going on with them. But the person that they wanted to use, they decided not to do it. Okay. Someone's really sad that you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles. That means you're going to do well financially. Okay. And you're going to do well financially because possibly you have full access to your gifts and your energy. There might be something even going on or happening right now. So that's where your abundance is coming in, because you're going to be able to use your energy and your spiritual gifts to literally turn your whole situation around overnight. And that's why someone's been battling and fighting you for your own gift. Okay. There's somebody right now that might be trying to tell a lie on you to a police officer, to a judge, to someone in the court system to cause an obstacle for you so you won't get a new start. Okay. Somebody could be in their 20s or 30s, early 30s. I could have an air sign, a fire sign, or even an earth sign. Okay. That wants to 10 of swords somebody and hold them back still. Okay. They want to illuminate something. Okay. Possibly someone you kicked out your energy. Okay. So there might be somebody still in the background that you might have already kicked out your energy that still wants to hold you back. And they're going to tell a lie to a Hierophant or Taurus energy. They're going to tell them some kind of lie to cause an obstacle to your new start. All right. And what is this, Holy? Somebody really wants just to keep attacking you. So you don't have the space that you need to fully use your spiritual gifts. You understand? When you're very wealthy, guess what? When you come from a wealthy family, or you obtain wealth, okay, or you work hard and get wealth, or you win the lottery, whatever the case may be, when you don't have to go to a job and work every single day, okay, like most people all over the world have to get up and go to work every day to sustain themselves. Then when you have wealth, it allows you and your children, if you're on a spiritual path and you're trying to develop your spiritual gifts, if you have them, you could go on, you could literally go on like not a vacation, but a resort or something where you can spend months literally in doing meditation, eating the right diet, the right foods, take your sweet time and rest, not have to worry about contacting anyone in the world to do anything. You can go on a sabbatical for a certain amount of time. No social media, no phones, no communication. I'm on a special spiritual retreat. That's the word I was looking for. I'm sending my kids on a retreat where they're going to work on developing their spiritual gifts uninterrupted. I have a special place in the mountains no one has access to because my family owns that land. You know, people that are wealthy, they have all the time in the world and the space and the freedom from being attacked by anyone to fully cultivate their spiritual gifts if they have them. Okay. Now, if you are a person that got to work 3 jobs, or even 2, to keep the bills paid and try to stay above water, but you have spiritual gifts whereby when you utilize them, in your full potential, you're able to manifest a lot of money doing something that your gifts allow you to do. Okay. You can do that, but somebody that's creating obstacles on top of the obstacles of everyday life you already have is trying to make it very difficult for you to have the time, the space to even sit down and breathe and collect your own thoughts. So if someone's been using an energy weapon on you 24/7 when you're in your home, if somebody is constantly throwing witchcraft attacks and getting other people to help them while they're creating conflicts with bonds they make with your supervisor, people in your neighborhood, just people at your children's school or daycare. If I could just keep a whole bunch of chaos, conflict on top of this person trying to keep their bills paid, they will never have the strength and the energy and the time to breathe and to develop their spiritual gifts and to rest in that feminine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, you won't be able to do it. So it's like somebody wants to create a storm around you in which they're making a whole bunch of noise and knocking everything around you over because they're distracting you from your spiritual gifts because they don't want you to be able to use them. Ultimately, the goal is to get rid of you so they could have them. Okay? So there are people that are doing this to you. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Someone's trying to create. So tell me about this person. They did some spell work that already backfired because they're just not seeing a situation correctly. Okay. The way they're thinking about something, they're not reflecting properly on something about trying to cause all these illusions. Possibly they're not using their intuition. Whatever, it's unrealistic what they're expecting to happen to you because you're a child of God. This person, you kicked out your energy. That's going to illuminate something to try to hold you back or hold you, that's supposed to Ten of Swords you. What are they going to try to illuminate, Holy Spirit? What is this idiot going to try to illuminate? Sham, fake marriage. Absolutely no love here. So they're going to illuminate something about a sham or fake marriage for somebody. Or maybe they were catfishing you. Proposal or engagement. Intentional camel toe, man or woman, dresses sexy for attention. Something, they're going to illuminate something about a sham, a fake marriage. So someone might have been catfishing you. Body shaming, root chakra, a distorted root chakra. Someone with an entity attachment. Okay, somebody, this is the person that had you declared incompetent in court. They and two or more family members. Okay. So whoever this person is, they had somebody that might have gotten engaged or almost engaged to you that might have been catfishing you. Okay. In other words, you might have thought it was a real relationship and it was going somewhere, but this person might have accepted some kind of proposal to try to be in a relationship with you and help give testimony that you were crazy in court. They were going to gaslight you. And if anybody knows the story from those old movies, y'all remember them old movies that used to be in black and white back in the day? Them old black and white movies in America anyway. I'm trying to think of the name of one of them. Alice, I just don't give a damn, or whatever. There used to be these really old movies back in the day here in America that were in black and white. Okay. Well, frankly, Scarlett, I just don't give a damn. Okay. Y'all know the movies I'm talking about. Gaslighting, the term gaslighting, it came from a movie where there was a wealthy woman that got married to a gold digger and he wanted to take her money. So he got married to her and he wanted to have her locked away and declared incompetent and insane so he could have access to all her money. So he pretended to love her, marry her, and be in a relationship with her. And all the while, he started to gaslight her. He would undo light bulbs, and the light bulb would either be out or blinking. And she would come and, hey, can you change the light bulb? It's blinking or it's out. And he'd be like, there's no light bulbs that are out. What are you talking about? And then he would run and fix it. And she'd be like, yeah, but a minute ago it was out. Are you sure you're feeling okay, dear? Maybe you should lay down. Okay. It's gaslighting. It's gaslighting, making somebody doubt their truth, okay, their existence, whatever. Turn on the gas stove, fire or whatever in the house, and then, oh my God, it's a fire, or the gas stove is on. Someone turned it on, and then do something to clean it up. And I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you feeling okay? That's where they got it from a movie, and I can't think of it right now. But the term for gaslighting, they actually did get from a movie where they were a man kept gaslighting a wealthy woman, and he wanted to have her declared incompetent. Okay, there's somebody that's been working on ways to get rid of you, and you were declared incompetent in court, unbeknownst to you. Okay, by this family member, and two or more family members helped. You were in a relationship with somebody where they were made an offer to gaslight you like that, make you think you were crazy, and then they would come to court and testify. They would come to court and testify that you were suffering from mental illness. And I'm guessing throughout your relationship, this person was supposed to record you and catch you on videotape, maybe questioning your sanity, or when they gaslight you, they would record you or whatever. This was the plan, okay? Whoever you are, you got away. And one good example, one good example of this is I was watching a court show on video, and it was a young man and young woman fighting in front of a 2-year-old baby. Okay. And he showed the judge a video of this woman losing her shit and throwing stuff at him. And she completely lost her mind. She picked up a knife and she was charging toward him with the knife in her hand. And he was like, oh no, this is the man now. Please don't hurt me. Oh no, not the violence again. Not with the violence again. Oh, please don't do it. Please. No. Oh, no, no, no. Please don't do it. And when the judge saw this video, it was a woman, she ordered and had the police go to this woman's address because it was video court. And the police was going to pick the child up from her because they deemed her unfit to keep the child because of anger or whatever. Now, I'm upset because the judge didn't have the discernment to understand reactive abuse. Okay. I'm upset because that woman was telling the judge, you don't understand. He planned this. He's a narcissist. He turned on the camera. I didn't know that he this, that, and the other. He'd been whooping my ass all night, or whatever. We know how to read people. This narcissist kept putting her in headlocks, kept pushing her against wall and doing stuff to her, kept her up all night, wouldn't allow her to go to sleep, and all night wrestling, abusing her. And then finally, at a certain point, he went and turned on the camera, and then he released her and let her go. And he went to stand where the camera would catch them. And when she came, she was like, I can't take it no more. She was like, you want to fight me? You want to fight me? And she charged at him with a knife because at this point she had been pushed all the way to the point where, because she couldn't call the police, she took his phone, but the judge saw the reactive abuse. The judge only saw her reaction to what had been going on for hours, because he was a very crafty narcissist. Okay. I know I had to co-parent with a narcissist like this. Okay. They're very, very crafty, very emotionally intelligent vampires. Okay. And the judge made a judgment based on that little portion that he made sure he caught on video of her, and completely ignored the things, the marks on her neck from what he did to her, and whatever he did before he turned that camera on. You understand? So whoever this person is, you might have been in a relationship with, you might have loved them and thought that you were actually headed somewhere in a relationship, but this person was conspiring to make you look crazy, to gaslight you and then record you when you were questioning yourself or whatever the case may be. They were working with an intentional camel toe. They had somebody else that might have been body shaming you because these people might have been recording you in your home, that made him a proposal to do this to you, for your family members that had you declared incompetent in court. They got whoever you were in a relationship with that wasn't going nowhere. They knew, but you didn't know that. Okay. So what about this, Holy Spirit? All right. What do you want to say about this? Somebody is now in their thoughts about that. This, who you might have used your intuition and cut this person out your energy really quickly. Somebody's in their thoughts about the fact that they agreed to help try to create an illusion surrounding you to make you look crazy, to hold you back. Yeah, because your family had you declared incompetent so that they could get away with something. But you have your intuition. You're some kind of a high priest or high priestess. So whatever the case may be, I feel like you got away. I feel like your intuition kicked in and you was like, something ain't right here. If you're a high priestess, you know real love, period. It's nothing more to it. A person can't fake emotions with the high priestess, period. So this had to be a short-lived relationship. You cannot fake energy and you cannot fake emotions with a real high priest or high priestess. We know what genuine energy feels like. Love is patient. Love is kind. That hasn't come out in a while. I have to make sure that card's still in here. Love is felt most when it's genuine. There are some people that don't know the difference between love and narc supply. There are some people that don't know the difference between love bombing and when someone really means a genuine compliment. A high priest or a high priestess always knows when a compliment is genuine, or if somebody wants something from them, or if somebody's trying to get on their side or get their favor, or trying to rustle something up, or we know agendas. Energetically, we can feel it. And when love is real and pure, whether it's coming from a family member, a friend, a relationship, we know when love is pure and from the heart. We know the difference. We know the difference between clean water and dirty water. What you think? Okay. I know what fresh, clean water tastes like. And then I know what dirty water tastes like. It's a big difference. Okay. So you can't sit up there and try to be fake. So I feel like that was a short lived relationship. You instantly picked up on their true intentions and who they were collaborating with. You're a high priestess. So not only did you pick up on their energy, but you picked up on whoever they were connecting with, your family members, and whoever this intentional camel toe is that was body shaming you. They might have been recording you in their home. When you spent time with this person, they might have been taking pictures of you. If you went to the beach or whatever the case may be, this person might have been taking pictures of you for the intentional camel toe they were connecting with outside of you, to show. So you imagine you might have been in a relationship with someone that took pictures of you and showed them to another woman that they might have been cheating on you with, so that the two of them could literally look at your pictures and body shame you together. So for somebody, that's what your ex did. Whatever this intentional camel toe that convinced them that they would become rich if they could gaslight you into insanity. They were taking pictures and showing them to this woman of your body, so the two of them could talk about you together. Okay. And if there were any family members or anyone else involved here with the Three of Cups, you picked up the energy and the scent of those family members, as well as the intentional camel toe, because whoever you are, you're a high priestess. You know energy. You know energy. You know words. You pick up on everything. You know when a person is being themselves and they're talking with the words that they use in regular, everyday, day-to-day conversation. And you know when somebody is coming toward you in another person's energy, because if somebody got an accent and suddenly they trying to sound like the accent of the country they're living in, say they're from somewhere else, and they're trying to use slang and with words that they don't even understand or know what the fuck the words mean, but they're trying to incorporate slang. Say you're dating someone from another country, and you know how they normally talk and what words are used in their day-to-day vocabulary, and out the blue they start trying to talk a different way. Nah, I'm just kicking it and whatever. it's not common language to them, and they're trying to emulate or sound like someone they've been around. Okay, you know that you're gonna pick up on that shit. So you're gonna pick up energetically on anyone that anyone has been around. Case in point, I'm not going to go too much longer with this, but I'm going to tell you something really quick. I had one of my exes that had catfished me because my sister had paid him because they were trying to get away with some shit with me, right? And I'm laughing because after I cut him off, I talked to him like a few years later or something like that, because he'd been doing shit for a while against me behind my back. And he thought I didn't know he was working with my family in the background. But I'm gonna tell y'all what's real funny. People don't understand how sensitive high priestesses are, and we can tell exactly who you've been around by how you talk, right? And when I was talking to this ex on the phone, well, how you doing? This, that, and the other. Oh, okay. And this person, I knew exactly who they were around and who they talked to by what they said to me and the word they used, because this is a whole grown ass man, and he was sounding like a woman, and he used words that only a woman would use. We were having a regular conversation, and then out the blue, he was like, his voice became like a catty woman's voice out the blue. And he was like, well, I don't know. Everybody might not be doing as good as you. I mean, you and your pretty little house, and I was like, the fuck? That pretty little house you got, it's people that wish that they could be comfortable too and living in your little pretty little house. And I was like, motherfucker, you sound like a whole bitch out here. Listen to you. You sound like a woman. What is wrong with you? You sound like a whole woman. I've never heard a man that was straight in my life refer to a woman's house as your pretty little house. That's what women say. Women talk like that. Okay. There are no men that are straight. Okay. There are no men that are straight that are masculine that talk and say your pretty little house. That's how jealous women and jealous girls talk. Oh, I see you got your pretty little hair, or your pretty little shoes, your little pretty little outfit, or a gay man I can see talking like that. Oh, you got your little pretty little. This is a masculine man that talks normally masculine, but out the blue, mid conversation, well, if you, it seemed like things are going fine for you because I see you still living in your little pretty little house, and I was like, the fuck, what you? But I promise you, I knew exactly the person that he was connected to, because that's how they talk, and it's a woman, and only a woman would say something feminine like that. That's jealous like that. Your pretty little house. That's jealous woman talk. Men don't talk like that, but he didn't pick up on that because he wasn't from America. He's from another country. So he didn't even realize you're picking up the energy of a feminine woman. And when you say what you say, you don't sound like a man. I know the energy that you're emulating. People that you spend a lot of time around, you will eventually, a lot of you all will sound the same, use a lot of the same words and phrases. It's just natural when you're around the same people. Just like you come from a certain family, y'all might talk a certain way. But I'm just using as an example, people's spirit, their energy, and when it's someone else's energy on them. You can tell who they've been around by how they talk and the words they use. And he was spending too much time around women to be coming around me thinking I'm not going to pick up the energy. We were talking on the phone, but he was like, your pretty little house. I was like, you gay now? What the fuck? Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, I was like, your pretty little house. Men don't talk like that. Not no straight men I know. But then again, he was East African, and this is not how he normally talked. This was not his regular way of talking. He was hanging around a young woman, a Black American woman that's from this country. You understand? And he picked up on how she was saying certain things. And subconsciously, he didn't realize, no, this is how women talk. You're emulating a woman. Let's go, Holy Spirit. So whoever you are, this person has been in their thoughts about you. This person might have Pisces in their chart, and they feel like they can't recover from whatever they did. Okay. You're getting justice for what this person helped someone try to do to you. I have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, they this person is no longer trying to cause obstacles. There might be a Hermit in reverse here that might not be closed off to something. What's the Hermit reversed? Holy Spirit. What is the Hermit in the reverse? Holy Spirit. What is the Hermit in reverse? Clarify the Hermit in reverse. The Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. So somebody might be very depressed right now. This could be their ex. But somebody might be very depressed right now. Might feel alone, depressed, lowly. They might be having a lot of mental issues surrounding maybe a Cancer energy that might have gotten some kind of a download or something. Or they might have found out the truth about how somebody feels about something through some kind of spiritual spying or a download or something. And they might have made a judgment and a decision about something that they're no longer going to do. And their ex now, whoever their ex is depressed. They feel desolate. They feel alone. And this is that intentional camel toe energy. Okay. Whoever this person is, this is that intentional camel toe where they were getting this person to be in a fake relationship with you, where you were supposed to think it was going somewhere, but it actually, their whole objective was to get you to make phone recordings of you, video, to take to court so that they could solidify their claims of you being mentally incompetent. And this intentional camel toe was working with your family to try to get this masculine to do that to you. Okay, give me 3 final cards, Holy Spirit, to end this reading. All right, I see the Page of Cups. So somebody right now is having a lot of trouble resting because of what they've done to you. They're feeling it mentally, like guilt. The Six of Swords reverse is, I'm picking up guilt a lot. Someone feels a lot of guilt and shame behind what they tried to help somebody to do against you. Okay, they might have isolated themselves or their energy to try to forgive themselves or to try to heal from what they did. Okay, they might have been watching something that they pulled out of. What is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? What is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? Their complete wish fulfillment. Okay, the King of Swords. So their complete wish fulfillment. Who's the King of Swords, Holy Spirit? They want to release. The King of Swords might be your energy. Okay, that's you. Just like I thought. Whoever you are, and this is the last card. Whoever you are, right now, you are in a King of Swords energy, but you're a High Priestess. The reason you're showing up as a King of Swords, you could be a man or a woman. I think you're a woman, though. You have had to operate out of straight masculine energy, meaning you have had to close off your emotions to damn near everybody, to literally protect, to hunker down and protect yourself from witchcraft attacks, from any type of bonding with anybody because of the abuse, where any connection that you have to family, friends, work, or whatever would be infiltrated by your family or these people that are looking for a way to catch you up. Okay, so you had to operate in straight logic and not allow anyone to get too emotionally close to you in every aspect of your life to protect yourself from what your family was trying to get away with in having you declared incompetent. You might have had to just operate in logic in every aspect of your life, which is that masculine energy inside of you, and it's to protect yourself. The King of Swords is someone that's straight, clear, direct. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, Judge Judy. That's, you might have been conducting every conversation with every person. You know, I'm not talking and mixing words with no motherfucking body. Okay, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Anybody that speaks to me, say what you want and I will respond directly to you, but I'm not mixing no motherfucking words for you to sit up there and try to twist to get me caught up in no argument, no confusion, no manner of nothing. Okay, The King of Swords is in that type of transparent energy where you're not going to catch me up with nothing. Okay. Why are you in my energy? Why are you in my face? State your business right now. Okay. I will respond. You said I was going 5 miles over the speed limit. Give me my ticket and let me get my ass on my way. Okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So whoever you are, High Priestess, you've been operating in this energy. And this person of the past, they have gotten over something, and this person is wanting to reach out to apologize for playing whatever part or role they played in creating an illusion for you. Somebody wants to reach out and to apologize to you for that, possibly even give you information about your family and what they were trying to do to you so you can go to court. Okay? So I am Kuan Yin. I know this has been a long one. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot, and I will be back in a little bit. All right, y'all. Take care.